Hey everybody, it's Nick here, and welcome back to episode number 67 of my version of Days Pony. This is the review of episode 1 of season 4, Princess Twilight Sparkle Part 1. So, without further ado, let's kick it off. So, the episode starts off with Twilight being taught by Rainbow Dash on how to fly. Twilight is completely failing at it though, and, yeah. You know, it's something that we've been wanting to see. Anyway, Twilight then says, look, I know that I'm not gonna wear my crown. Like, I've told everyone that, look, I am not going to wear my crown all the damn time. Also, another rule that she has, her title of Princess Twilight Sparkle. Like, yeah, that's fine if royalty or outsiders want to call her that, but not people that she's known forever. You know, Twilight Sparkle to her friends and her closest allies, that's fine. Just, I guess she feels a little uncomfortable, which is what a lot of us would think, We get a higher ranking, and they start calling us that, and then our friends start calling us that, and it's like, dude, I'm the same person. Like, yeah, I'm the president, but you can just call me by my first name. Like, we've known each other for years. Nothing's changed. Anyway, Twilight then continues to fail, and why is she doing this? Because apparently it's the Summer Sun celebration again. Now, be this the second Summer Sun celebration that they've had, which is basically, the whole yearly thing, It's like 1 year since the last one, which was the first episode of the show. Which, technically speaking, was about 3 years prior. Be it that, or, hey, it's a few years later since the premiere. They just skipped over a few years. The episode kind of got a little bit of backlash because of that, but whatever. Anyway, yeah, more Twilight failing, and then giant stained glass window appears, and it is for the coronation, which looks amazing. And this entire scene that they show is actually kind of like a preview to what we're going to see through season 4, in a lot of different ways. It's like, hey, the elements are keeping them together. Well, kind of. Yes and no. Pinkie Pie is looking to be more of an idiot than she was in the first 3 seasons. It kind of got previewed there, and then they went all out in future episodes. Stay tuned to find out if that's true or not. And then you have what next? Then you have Twilight is supposed to stay in Canterlot for the Summer Sun celebration, and her friends would love to stay, but the mayor has something going on in Ponyville, and Anyway, so basically, Twilight's got a checklist again, and there's this very nice scene with Celestia talking about how the Summer Sun celebration was always about her defeat of Nightmare Moon and the banishment of her sister, but now, which, either confirms that, yes, it has been a year, and she's gotten over it that quickly, or it's been a while, and finally she's gotten over it, but now it is basically a reminder of her transformation from Nightmare Moon back into Princess Luna. So no longer is it about the banishment, but it's now about what happened when the show started. Anyway. Then Celestia is shown being kidnapped, basically, by weird black roots. I don't even know. Also, when Twilight wakes up, in apparently the middle of the night, I don't know, she looks outside and realizes that there's a split in the sky. Okay, one half is like purple and dark and night, and there's the moon. The other side, blue, it's got the sun in the daylight. It's like half day, half night. It's like, wait, what? Everyone's going crazy, and the guards are going insane, because now they have to take orders from Twilight. Why? Because both Celestia and Luna are gone. Now, obviously, what about Cadence? Cadence apparently has more control over the Crystal Empire than when we last left her. So with her in complete control of that, she probably won't have enough time. She can't manage an empire and Canterlot, and she can't manage all of that. So what should we do? I know. Let's give it to the pony who doesn't have an actual, ruling thing yet. So Twilight basically is like, keep the search going for the princesses. Gotta find them. Another guard comes in. The Everfree Forest is invading. The thing about that is that the roots seem to be coming from the Everfree Forest. All the animals are heading toward Fluttershy, trying to find sanctuary. The roots are now invading farmland like Sweet Apple Acres. There are crazy black spike clouds now intruding the skies of Ponyville, and Rainbow Dash can't get them out of here. Rarity doesn't really pay attention to it until her magic gets on the fritz, and it's because of the roots. You know, somehow they have Rarity's magic going all over Bazonk, and Sweetie Belle's got magic. Remember that, though. Just pay attention to that, because that's another thing that's going to happen later in this season. Anyway, everyone's like, what are we going to do? What's going on? No clue what's happening. So Twilight now has to go to, now goes back home, in a sense. She has to find her friends, has to find out what the hell's going on in her, at her home, at Ponyville. So she and Spike get to Ponyville, they get back to the library, and then there's a conversation about, oh, we miss you, Twilight, and, do you have any idea what the hell's going on? We gotta use the elements to find the princesses, and then it's like, I think I know who did this. Insert showering Discord, and, apparently the elements can also transport people who they need to talk to. So that's something. So it's like, rainbow tornadoes, bubbles over entire cities, taking away demonic powers, and now transporting characters. Oh, and also setting them free from a stone prison. Thank you, Keep Calm and Flutter On. Anyway, so, they basically say, Discord, what the hell did you do? And Discord's like, the hell are you talking about? I have no idea what's going on. So, the next logical step is, let's try to find someone else after interrogating Discord. Discord points them in the way, it points them towards Zecora, who's basically running from home in a sense, because the Everfree Forest has grown so massive that she can't live there. And she has no idea what's going on either, but she has something that just might work. She's got this potion that she's held on to for, I guess she's held to for so long, I guess she's held on to this potion for so long, and I don't even know why she has it, here's the reason why. As she says, the potion only works with alicorn magic. So Twilight is basically the only one who can find out about what the hell's going on. Maybe if she did the whole potion thing, it could work. So it's a purple liquid in this really weird tube. It looks a bit like an Egyptian pharaoh-esque type of like if a beaker was designed to be from the from Egypt in the the Pharaoh age. I don't know. you know, there's a lot of Sphinx stuff on it, you know? Or, well, Egyptian cats? I forget their names. Anyway. So yeah, Twilight then uses the alicorn magic, which is literally just the somber, evil magic, so that's basically what it is. And so what happens is, you know, Twilight uses that to turn the purple liquid into a white liquid. She then drinks said white liquid, and her eyes go all white, like she's done in the past, and she gets teleported to this weird castle that we've never seen before. Luna suddenly shows up. Twilight addresses her as if, you know, they're holding a conversation, but it seems as though Luna isn't actually listening. She actually is kind of like, you know, did you really think that you could, like, take over? You really thought you could do that? And Twilight has no idea what's going on. Suddenly, Luna turns into Nightmare Moon, and to be continued. So, yeah, that is Princess Twilight Sparkle Part 1. My personal thoughts on this episode, the first part was pretty epic. I really enjoyed this episode. You know, I don't know. It was a nice episode. It really started off the 4th season on a high note, and it got me pumped up. It got a lot of us pumped up for what season 4, you know, had in store for us. I was so psyched to find out what was going to happen next. You know, I could not wait for season 4 to, you know, continue. So, you know, that's what that is. What I liked about this episode was that Twilight just wants to be a normal character. Like, she doesn't even care that she's a princess. Like, yeah, I'm a princess, so whatever. Whatevs, you know? I just want to be a normal character. That's what I wanted from the start. Even though she is a princess, and I thought, well, maybe they're gonna drop the wings. I don't know. My next idea was, well, she's just gonna act like a normal character, even though she is a princess. And that's what I got from this. I liked that. One thing that I guess I didn't like of this episode, it's that I don't really know. I mean, I liked a lot of stuff from this. I remember watching the season 4 animatic, which is, you know, it's on this channel. It's gotten me the most views out of any videos that I've ever had. Like, that's the most viewed video that I've ever had on this channel currently. I remember watching it and I'm like, wait a second, Nightmare Moon's coming back? Oh my god. So, yeah, I really enjoyed it, and it was really fun. I really liked it. Anyway, yeah, that's that. So, up next, part 2 of Princess Twilight Sparkle. But until then, guys, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys for Princess Twilight Sparkle part 2. And just before I go, I guess the rating on this, it's a pretty good episode, and I really think you guys will enjoy this episode. Gonna be a bit more critical on this because I know I got like a lot of 9s and 8s in the past. But I can't really be all too critical in this episode. I really enjoyed it, and I'm gonna give it a 8.9. It's a good episode. I really did enjoy it. There were maybe a few things that could have happened more. Like, I wanted just... Maybe the whole just disappearing act was... the Discord was good. But, I don't know. I just guess I expected more. But, hey, that's why they have a second part, you know? So, 8.9 on this part. See what happens with part 2. I will see you guys next time. And, as said by a friend of mine, I'm an idiot. Goodbye.